Kim here, and I'm back with another video. So this is part 3 of the Carmichael build. If this is your first time on the channel, I'd just like to say welcome and thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button and be sure to click that bell, that way you never miss an upload from me. And if you're an OG that's been here for a minute, thank you so much for coming back. So in part 3 of the Carmichael estate, we are focusing on just really tying up a lot of loose ends on the interior. As you can see, I'm just placing some base furniture around in the bedroom just so I can kind of mentally remember that those are bedrooms and that I should furnish as such. This current room that we're in is going to serve as a guest bedroom. It has its own access to the balcony that is shared with the daughter's bedroom. And I don't know, it's a pretty nice space. The furniture in here is a little bit, I don't want to say old, but it's a little bit traditional. It's a little bit classic in the sense of the craftsmanship and the level of detail. There's also a lot of gold on some of the furnishing in here, so I feel like that gives it that kind of classic look and the look of, I guess, old luxury, which is what I was definitely going for. And I am just adding in some of the accoutrements, if you will. So I'm just placing this vase from the City Living pack and that plant that I believe came with, I think that one came with Dine Out, just to make it look like its own new vase. And I added in the little vase from Spa Day and another flower from Base Game, if I'm not mistaken, to make it look just kind of unique and its own special little flower. Now I'm just trying to decide on what type of bed I want to use and what color scheme that I was going for in here. I think I end up going with a green. I can't actually remember what color scheme I went through, but we'll see that momentarily. And I'm just flipping through the swatches. Anytime that you're doing a guest room, in my opinion, you want to kind of keep things neutral just so you don't offend anyone's personal taste. And you might be thinking, well, they're in my home, I really don't care about their personal taste. But you know, everyone reacts to color differently, and color really sets the mood. So I just want to keep it neutral in here, so no matter what sim is staying with this family, they can feel welcome and comfortable, and I don't know, just an overall general good flow and vibe. Now I'm just in the hallway and I'm adding in this long carpet. It's just a bunch of pieces and it came with the vampire stuff pack. I like it because you can pretty much create a strip of a carpet, or it's actually a rug, as long as you like. And I don't know, I just feel like this is something that will be in a long corridor like that. And on this side, we're currently working on the master bedroom. So there is a fireplace in here as well, and I wanted there to be a seating area in the master bedroom. Also, I wanted there to be a nice walk-in closet. So there are a lot of different items that we add in, and that little space is the closet. Initially, I was gonna have it as something else. I don't quite know what, maybe like a reading nook, but this house already has 2 office areas, so I just, decided to give the master bedroom a walk-in closet. It was definitely fitting. And here I am playing around with some of these windows. Most of the windows on this home came from the Strangerville pack, and I really like these windows because they have just a lot of detail in them. The paneling on it is really nice, and it's nice to see all of the different little individual window panes. So that's why I decided to go with those windows. And here I am just choosing some curtains that are pretty basic and neutral. I believe these curtains came with Discovery University, if I'm not mistaken. Now we're back in the daughter's bedroom, and I'm just adding in a couple of little detail items. I added in a teddy bear, this makeup stand, and just tablets and things like that, just to make the room feel a bit more lived in and a bit more tailored to her taste and what she would actually use this space for. And here we are back in the kitchen, just getting rid of some things, moving around the refrigerator. I created this space here out of the kitchen because this is going to be kind of like our our coat closet. So when the Sims have guests over, they can hang their coat, or maybe if they want like a barefoot home or a shoe-free home, they could drop their shoes in there. So definitely was going for that sort of look and feel. And it's at this point where I decided that the checkered flooring in this front area, it was a maybe, maybe not. I think I do keep that marble that came with Get Famous, and I also use that same marble in the kitchen. Now I just jumped into live mode, and I was just adjusting the lighting so I could see things better. It was looking really yellowy in there. Here we are on the balcony off of the master bedroom, and I just wanted to create a nice little space for the owners of the home just to dine and have a little bit of peace. If they want to get away from the hustle and bustle of inside of the house, they just have a little bit of escape, and they have the best view possible in my opinion. You can see your pool, but you can also see the beautiful beach of Brindleton Bay. Definitely something straight out of a postcard in my opinion. Now I'm trying to figure out the situation with this koi pond. I'm not sure if it's actually called a koi pond because you can fill it with different type of sea life, but this came with Get Famous also, and I really like it just because it's kind of obnoxious and over the top, and something that you wouldn't see in a normal home. But the Carmichaels figure we have the money, why not? Why not? Here we are just on the patio on the main floor, and I am working on the bar area. Those bar seats and also I think the bar itself and the counters all came with the it's one of the outdoor packs. They're all really similar, so it's either the backyard stuff pack or the perfect patio stuff pack. I'm probably thinking perfect patio, but who knows. And yeah, we hopped down into the basement. So in the previous video I said that the basement was gonna really serve as kind of like our recreation area. So we have a spa down here, a media room, gym, the dad's office, and butler's quarters down here. So downstairs is really expansive, and then the main area, when you come off of the stairs, there's going to be just entertainment. So when they have guests over and it's a bit more of a casual situation, say for instance the daughter had her friends over, or maybe one of the parents decided to have a game night or even watch like a sports game at their home, they have plenty of space to do that downstairs. I'm currently working on the spa. The door that leads into the spa area is from Discovery University, and the doors that are actually on these two rooms, which is one is going to be like a hand massage room, and the other one is going to be like the back massage room, and then the third room off to the side is going to be the sauna room. And those doors came with Get Famous, if I'm not mistaken, and obviously all of the spa equipment came with Spa Day. I wanted these Sims to be the type of Sims that they love to be social, however they like to have immediate access to a lot of different amenities. So that's why I'm just taking the time to add in all of these features. I didn't think of this initially, but just kind of getting into the heads of these Sims really encouraged me to just go a bit over the top, and I hope you guys like this direction that I'm going with in part 3. Here, this is their home gym, so I have a couple of treadmills and a heavyweight machine and also a punching bag. All of those came with Spa Day, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm just sifting through all of the different wall cover options down there. And it's at this point where I decided, you know what, maybe Pops likes to hoop, or maybe Mom Dukes like to hoop. I mean, you never know, maybe whoever. But they have a half court down here, so everyone can just stay fit. Or maybe if somebody wanted to have a friendly game of basketball, they can invite people over. I really wish that we had a more extensive system when it comes to basketball instead of just like playing horse or dribbling. But the interactions are okay, and to be honest. I probably wouldn't use them all the time if we did have like a full-on basketball team system. So it is what it is. It does the job, and I really love the way it looks. I just added in a TV down in the gym, and I decided to go with this wall covering here. Forgive me, I can't think of the exact pack it came from, but I think it's Spa Day. If not Spa Day, it's from Discover University, but I'm pretty sure it's from Spa Day. And here I am just sorting out these areas here in the actual spa area. So I wanted to make sure that multiple Sims can enjoy these services at once. So in the massage room where you get the back massage, there's 2 tables, there's also 2 chairs side by side. I would imagine that the mom and dad would like pamper themselves together, like they would, you know, hire their professionals or whatever to perform their services, and they would kind of do it more as a couple thing. But you know, you do have the option of, you know, having your own private session if you like. And I just really love the vibe in here. The wall covering that we use in this particular area is from Island Living, and I also think the counters in there are from Island Living if I'm not mistaken. That mirror, of course, is from Get Famous. And the bamboo, I believe the bamboo is from Spa Day as well. Now I'm just adding in a locker and just some other things to make it feel more spa-like robes on the wall. And I also do something really cool on the floor, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. I'm just adding in some more clutter items here. All of these are from the Spa Day pack. I added an incense and a tray with like essential oils and a soap dish and things like that, just to make it feel real tranquil and just really serene and relaxing. Now we are in the hand massage room, and you can also get a foot massage on those chairs too. I do apologize for not mentioning that as well. I'm adding in a waterfall. I can't quite remember if I keep this. I'm sorry, you guys. I started this build like a month ago because I'm planning something big. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm just adding in this water feature. So the water feature itself came with Spa Day, if I'm not mistaken, and I added in this window just to kind of frame it up a little bit so you don't see all of that extra stuff. The room is enclosed, but you can still enjoy the waterfall, and that's what I really like. I've never done that before. It kind of almost looks like a pool is down there, and I just add in the little spa insignia. I don't know, I just really like the way that it looked. Now we are back upstairs in Adora's bedroom, and we're just gonna be hopping around. Apparently I'm adding in just different pictures and different little elements just so your Sims can be in a good mood. I have learned that your Sims mood is very important, especially if you decide to put the autonomy on full, because if your Sims are not in a good mood, sometimes they won't do what you tell them to do, and it's super duper annoying. So anything that I can do to keep my Sims in a good mood, because I try not to play with cheats, but let's be honest, we all play with cheats. Hashtag motherload. But you know, I say that to say I'm adding in these items so my Sims can be in a good mood, and it just brings in the overall ambiance of having this retreat in your own home. Definitely signs of luxury if you ask me. Now I'm just adding in this little side table, also from Spa Day, and these rolls of towels, again from Spa Day. I just want to make sure that your Sims had plenty of towels to dry themselves off, you know, even, you know, whether it's coming out of the sauna and you're sweating, or coming from getting a massage and you have like oils on your hands or your back or whatever, you know, there's just a bunch of hand towels ready. And I noticed, excuse me, sorry about that, and I noticed that in a lot of spas, because I've been to a couple of spas, they always have white towels and usually white robes too, depending on where you go. But definitely wanted to incorporate that in this home spa. Now it what appears that I'm just going through some wall coverings. I'm just adding in these little wood pieces here, and I think I'm about to do the really cool thing with the floor. Yes, here we go. So I kind of wanted to make like a little Zen garden. So I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen the little things. It's like a tray, and there's actually one in game, but it's like a tray, and then it has like little rocks in it. It's like a small tray, and there's like this small rake where you could just rake it across, and it's really, really therapeutic. I kind of want to create that in that area, and I really, really like how it looks. Obviously, you won't be like moving the sand around with a rake, but I don't know. I feel like it just adds a little something to the area. Now we are back in the, oh, we're in the laundry room now. So definitely have a laundry room. You cannot have a house this big and be going to the laundromat. It just absolutely makes no sense. So I'm working on the laundry room here, and it's not that big, but it definitely is enough to do the job. I add in the washer and the dryer, also some shelving, all from the laundry day pack. And I decided to put wood in here. I just felt like it made sense. Also, I'm just adding in that broom and dustpan. I feel like maybe they will have the downstairs cleaning items in the laundry room as well. And I'm also adding in an ironing board on the wall, and I put up that wreath as well, just really cluttering up the place. I'm adding in the bucket and the paper towel dispenser, also some of these washing powder dispenser things, these liquid washing powder things. And I also put in this little sink also from Laundry Day. I really, really love the way it comes out. I really, really like the look of that sink too. It's just really stripped back, and you know, I like furniture like that. I do. It's not my personal taste for it in my home, but it's definitely nice to admire. Here we are in the butler's quarters, so I kind of feel bad for having the butler sleep in the basement. But at the same time, the butler's quarters is basically like a mini apartment, and they would have more space than a lot of the rooms upstairs. So, you know, there's a give and a take. There's definitely a give and a take. So in the butler's quarters, I put not necessarily a kitchenette, but I think I kind of like, okay, like they have their own bathroom. As you can see, that's what we're working on now. And I add in a mini fridge, a little coffee bar, if I'm not mistaken. So your butler can start their day off right. They don't have to go all the way upstairs. You know, if they want to have a cup of coffee, they can, you know, wake up and have a little time for themselves before they have to, you know, get to whatever duties or responsibilities they have to tend to. I wanted the butler's wing to kind of feel like a retreat. I wanted to keep the style in there kind of old school. I would imagine that maybe the family hasn't quite brought the downstairs up to date as much as the upstairs, so that's why you'll see like the wainscoting on the wall, and just a lot of brown. I really, really like the color brown. To me, as far as furniture, is very traditional, and usually brown furniture like wood or something like that is really, really sturdy. Especially if it's been handcrafted. So I think it works in this butler's quarters. And here's that little coffee bar that I was telling you guys about. And I'm adding in this mini fridge here. I was going to have a sink in the bedroom. I think I do get rid of that sink, but I keep the coffee bar. Ooh, now I'm not so sure. I don't know. I can't quite remember. Maybe I do keep the sink in the bedroom space as well, because I would think, you know, maybe the butler doesn't want to use water from the bathroom tap. I don't know. I'm sorry, you guys. Again, I started this series about a month ago. But yeah, just adding in a couple of pictures and things like that, and that's one of the really expensive pieces above the bed in the butler's quarter. So really, really like how that room is shaping up. Here we are Here we are just adding in some recreational items. So like I said, the downstairs area would be great if you had like a party or guest or just wanted to kind of chill and be a bit more casual. So I'm adding in the ping pong table from Discovery University. I also add in this foosball table from Get Together. And there's also an amp and some things back there. I'm not quite sure if I keep this fish tank. I think we do. I think we do keep the fish tank. Oh my gosh, we have pets. One more thing to care about. And I mean that in the best way possible. Like, to care for. That's what I meant. One more thing to care for. But yeah, here we are. We're just in the downstairs area. I'm sorry, you guys. We are all over the place. So yeah, it's at this point where, okay, so I actually got some advice from my sister because she doesn't play The Sims or anything like that, but I ask her when I need like an opinion, like a critical opinion, or just kind of like something from the perspective of someone who's not me, that has a different thought process, which I find to be really helpful. So I show her a picture of the facade of the house with the stairs, and she said, it looks good, but I don't know if I would want to have to walk up all of those stairs. Like, can't you put a slope? And I was like, I never thought about that. Yes, I can put a slope. Indeed I can. So here I am creating a slope, basically creating a driveway. I was kind of settled on, well, you know, we don't have cars anyway, and on this particular lot it has that kind of wraparound, so why even bother with trying to figure out how to do the cars, or if I want to do a garage. So I didn't do it, but after speaking with her, I was like, you know what, that could work. So all of that to say, here we are. So I'm just creating like this slope, and with the terrain paint, I'm kind of making like this upside down Y shape. It actually kind of looks like an H. So we will have stairs that goes up to the house, so your Sims do have the option of walking upstairs, because I just feel like that's normal. Like, most houses on a foundation have stairs to access them, right? So we do add stairs. However, I wanted to give off the illusion of being able to drive up here, drive your Sims all the way to the top. So I took a long time doing some terrain editing, so I did cut a bit out, but you know, the bulk of it was what you already saw, just kind of getting the main shape of this space. And I was just doing a lot of tedious work, which was again cut out. Now I'm trying to figure out the stair situation, because when you're trying to put stairs on an area that you already did some terrain manipulation, some weird things happen, but you know, we eventually figure it out. And I believe these stairs are 3 wide. I wanted to just make the stairs really, really grand. I could definitely see maybe some family pictures here, or maybe, you know, for a graduation or prom, you know, someone would take pictures of whoever on the stairs. I think it will make a really lovely backdrop. But anyway, you guys, if you have made it this far in the video, I just would like to say thank you so much for watching. Also, feel free to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and be sure to click that bell, that way you never miss an upload from me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video as well. It helps me and the channel out more than you know. Feel free to follow me on my social medias, all linked down in the description box below. This is not available quite yet, but check me out on the gallery. My origin ID is Simply-Nisey. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.